Hello again, St. Matthew's community. Once again, thank you for allowing me the opportunity to take a brief moment to talk about Flash, our stewardship mission. Feel love and share hope. This week, I get to do something that we're all longing to do. I get to take off my mask. Although I love bringing you characters like Timeshare Bob and the Flash, it's time to be just me, your friendly junior warden. As many of you know, last month, my own mother, a longtime member and superstar of St. Matthew's, passed away after battling the after effects of a stroke for several months. It was such a huge loss. She meant so much to so many people. She was a true people person, a skilled communicator. She tried in as many ways as she could to share hope and God's love with everyone she came across. She talked to you. She hugged you. She invited you into her home. She sang. She taught. When I was much younger, St. Matthew's had a deaf member or two. She even learned basic sign language to be able to communicate better with them, and then continued to sign the Lord's Prayer and other prayers in church up to her death, even if no one else understood it. She mailed cards, letters, and notes to everyone. This pandemic was the worst change for her, as she was unable to be out and about and interacting with others, which brought her so much joy. Then later, while trying to recover in the nursing home, she was unable to have visitors, and she lost her ability to write. This just crushed her and took away most of what would have helped her try to recover. As we all know, this is what 2020 is for many people, simply a nightmare. Now take me, her son. The pandemic is, in a way, good for me. I've got kind of a strange double whammy. First of all, I'm an introvert. And second, I'm a man. Let me explain. So with the pandemic, I get to stay away from people. Heck, I'm even ordered to stay away from people. Then as a stereotypical man, I like to try to do things and figure out things out all by myself. I don't need help. I've got this. Picture me driving around lost and not stopping to ask for directions. I'm independent and somewhat enjoying the solitude. But without the weekly church service uptown and some of the other offerings, and with the option to skip Sunday service and watch the recording at a later time, I get into a rut and I check out a little. My relationship with Christ suffers, as well as my other relationships. I get more and more disconnected. My self-discipline is weak. I have the best of intentions, but I truly need others to push me or sometimes drag me back on track. So here in just my own family example, we see two very different scenarios in these challenging times. You've got one person desperately longing for communication and interaction with others, knowingly depressed because life is not remotely familiar to what it was. The other, very unknowingly depressed and desperate for that same interaction and semblance of normalcy. I know that there are many different scenarios out there in your own stories. I know St. Matthew's has lost a few other members this year who have gone to be with Jesus. I know many of you are struggling. I know many in the community are in that darkness that the Flash spoke about last week. One way or another, we all need each other, and we all need God. So keeping these examples in mind, let's get back to the Flash for a minute. The Flash is a superhero, one of the Super Friends. Now, this was one of my favorite cartoons as a kid. I even bought the DVDs. Superman, Batman, Aquaman, Wonder Woman. These were true action heroes. But the key word here is action. This collection of people, of talents and strengths, we would not call them heroes if there was no action involved. In all the episodes and movies I've seen, I do not remember seeing Superman laying on his couch, with a bag of potato chips, watching CNN coverage as his city and community crumbled around him. We didn't see Batman sipping a glass of wine, watching a Hallmark movie while Gotham burned. The only way that Flash has any effect on our community, our congregation, our friends, is if we take action. This stewardship mission, this time of reflection on our superhero strengths, our time, talents, and treasures, requires action. Feeling, loving, sharing. These are all action verbs. This is our time to rededicate ourselves to our true mission for Christ. Times have changed. Maybe as the vaccine is distributed, we start to return to life as it was before. But right now, it is still so much harder to see how to help others, how to help our community. But there are people in need, and we have to find those ways to reach them. Your vestry is trying to find those ways. We continue to do our best to be outwardly facing to the community, to give 80% of each dollar to ministry that gives back to the community. How can you help? Share. Share your ideas with us. Share your talents. Share your treasures. Be proactive. Take action. Since we're all stuck at home and not going out, maybe we're saving $10, $15, $20 a week in gas money because we're working from home. You know who could use that? His Place, providing meals to the community. Pimmel, helping children and others in Liberia. Our own budget is taking hits this coming year and the next as we lose some of our assistance from the diocese. Prayerfully consider your own budget and how you might be able to help. You're at home? You have some time? What about if we take a lesson from my mom and have a team of volunteers to send a simple card or note to people, just to check in and keep us all connected, to drag us back on track, to give introverts and the generally lazy people like myself a nudge in the right direction, reminding us to flash on. As we went through the possessions at my mom's house, we realized she had hundreds of jigsaw puzzles. My sister suggested we create a community puzzle box at the Pray Think Love house uptown. Let the community take or trade puzzles while we're all stuck inside. Share. There are ways each of us can get involved and help. Some of those ways we know, and some of those ways are little ideas that are stuck inside your heads out there. Share. Share with us. Sometimes in these episodes, in the DVD, there's a new superhero introduced that takes action and helps the community. That's you. You're going to see our flashcard sent to you in email or postal mail or online. Take action. Our world and our community need help. People need to feel love and have hope shared with them now more than ever before. We as a congregation are all struggling, whether we know it or not. We need each other's love and hope, even if we can't get that physical hug. Ask yourselves, how can you help? Tell us how we can help. We at St. Matthew's truly want you to feel loved. That is what we have always been about here. You are accepted here, and you are a part of our team. We share that hope with you. Now it's your turn to take action, flip it around, and flash to others. Feel love and share hope. Thank you again for allowing me to share this mission with you, and I hope to be able to see you all very soon.